So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why this clip is going viral.
It's 10:45 a.m. on a Saturday. I am 29 and single, and I don't have kids yet. Here's what your Saturday morning looks like when you're single at 29 and you don't have a kid running around the house. I didn't rise from my bed until 10:15. Every time I thought, I should probably get up and do something. I thought, why? Nobody's making me. I'm not missing out on anything. I went to Beyonce last night, and I didn't get home until 1 a.m. And I danced and drank my little heart out, and I didn't pay a babysitter to watch my kids as I did that. And I woke up a tad hungover this morning, which is probably why I was in bed for so long. And I was just scrolling on my phone and I saw a picture of shakshuka and I thought, you know what sounds really good? Maybe I'm gonna learn how to make shakshuka today. Because I have no plans and I don't have kids and I don't have a husband and I don't have errands to run. I can go to the grocery store and learn how to make shakshuka. So that's on my agenda today. Also on my agenda, probably a rewatch of some Real Housewives of New York. I'm also doing a rewatch of Normal People on Hulu, which is really spicy and I highly recommend. Weirdly, I'm into this documentary on Netflix about blue zone countries. So I've got a pretty stacked day. Anyway, I say all this to say, whenever I'm hard on myself about why I'm not married and I don't have kids and I should be further along at 29, almost 30, I wouldn't want to do anything else this Saturday. And I know that you can do all these things when you have kids and you're married, and I understand, but the effortlessness and ease of my life, just kind of focusing on myself and the shakshuka I want to make or the Beyonce concert I want to go to really pays off when I'm hard on myself for not being where society tells me I should be in life.
And a lot of people had very interesting comment about the situation. All the happy childless almost 30-year-old females I've come across are so unimaginative with their free time. They all end up bragging about the same thing and I'm not impressed. Whoa, we get to stay up late and sleep in. Wait, you're telling me you can eat and watch whatever you want?
That is blasphemous!
Men need to start bonking women on the head and dragging them back to the caves again.
And it's so obvious I don't care about the family. I just killed a 700-pound tiger with a stick and a rock.
That doesn't make you a man, Gary.
Her life doesn't resolve around her family and kids, so instead it revolves around TV shows and pop star. Worst of all, she's too stupid to realize how depressing this is. But when I saw the one from Mouthwash, I'm like, dude, I was 29 and I was freaking happy. I wasn't single, but hey, I was having fun, funky with my girlfriend, and I was happy. So I think, why can't people not enjoy their free time? I hated kids. I didn't like babies.
For the card? No. $400 for 4 nights. Meal 4 nights.
I'm 45 and no kids, and every day is a mini vacation. Congratulations. I'm no one's servant, just get to live a life for me. I think everybody wants to be surrounded by people. And there's gonna be a time you're gonna see a lot of people busy with their own kids and they don't really need you for the social interaction. Lounging, cooking, and watching whatever I want is one of the perfect kinds of days. Which is true. Watching anime? Whoa, freaking Naruto jumped to another one reading manga. Hey, but I still do it. Whoa, I wish I didn't have kids so I could be hungover scrolling on my phone and rewatching shows. Damn, I missed out. I'm doing the same thing. My kid is 8, the other is 5. There's no way you don't have time. You need to organize your life. Honestly, not everybody is as lucky. I don't need a husband or kids. 43 here and I love to do what I want. We are the best spot. Preach. She didn't say she didn't want a husband. She just has free time and she's taking advantage. And sometimes they just don't find a soulmate because they look for somebody that's too perfect.
No, you're a disgusting cheater.
I cheated on you in your dreams.
With my sister.
It's not my fault.
And like she said at the end, I didn't like the way life was going, so let them de-stress.
I'm 29. I am recently single. Suffice to say, waking up and being alone at home with your thoughts post-breakup is really tough. So my friends are taking me out to dinner. In a breakup, your friends are literally your lifelines. I have found myself making like hundreds of plans this week just not to think about the situation. Like my credit card bill right now is insane because like I can't cook right now. I'm literally too busy overthinking everything or texting people to make plans not to overthink everything. It's Saturday, so obviously I had to go shopping today and I bought this t-shirt that says Las Vegas on it because I felt like it would make me a little bit more happy going to dinner tonight. And in an impulse decision, I decided that I'm moving to Austin in a few months, and so now I'm a girl who wears cowgirl boots. Is it cowboy boots? For the boots, They're like Lucchese, I think. They're my mom's vintage boots. And now I just feel like it's destined for me to live in Austin. But I'm so excited to see my friends. I know that my mind is finally gonna be at peace and not talk about it. We'll probably have to update them at dinner, so I will talk about it. But I know I'm gonna be less depressed because we're gonna have pizza and wine, maybe a martini. And I'm gonna feel better until tomorrow, which is Sunday, where I'm gonna have the Sunday scaries and I'm gonna think about it because nothing is worse than being single on a Sunday. But I know that day by day, I'm gonna get through it.
She wasn't ready.
I used game to de-stress because I couldn't handle society. Everybody has their way. Newly single at 27 and feeling like I'm behind in life, so I needed this. You are so right. It's a psyop. Sometimes we listen to the thing that we wanna listen. If I knew how I would feel right now, what I'm seeing right now with my kids, I would have 4 baby, and my wife agrees because we've been lied to on both sides. But now that I invest in my own kid so that my kid doesn't stress that I'm not with him, a lot of people keep asking me, you actually enjoy being near your kid? And I look at them like, I invest in them. Of course they don't go crazy. And a lot of people say it's hard. It's not hard work. It's consistent work. All I'm saying is she is getting too much hate. Not everybody is lucky to find their soulmate. So if you have the free time, lady, watch the Gilmore Girls. I would be reading manga and watching anime. I have to admit, they were just distracting me of the inevitable. So I'm happy my nephew came to my house, forced me to go out, and told me, let's find women. Look, I'm not trying to dunk on the woman. I'm just trying to say that maybe the choices that you want to normalize as a person that gives advice on the relationship on how to survive, hey, it's okay. Your friend came with a big gangster text saying, hey, officially, you normally always cook on Sundays. So it's okay. You can do whatever you want. But was it a choice? Maybe, but you're still giving relationship advice as if you're happy without kids, when even your friend says, officially, you do want to have kids. So people are like, yo, it's always kind of predictable because we are pattern recognition experts.
You gonna learn today.
And it's not like Matt Walsh disagrees with you, but if you don't have a family, at least do something interesting with your time. These people have absurd amount of free time and they do absolutely nothing with it, wasting their lives staring at little glowing bugs, absolutely soul crushing. Heide Ahill said, both my husband and I were single in our 30s. This was not the first choice for either of us. It was simply how life turned out. We have now been married for 19 years and have a family together. The difference is that I never celebrated it. I knew it wasn't the life I wanted. I know I was lonely. I'm Gen X. We grew watching Leave It to Beaver on morning TV and other such shows. We still had the influence of traditional American value. This is gone, erased and labeled out of date. It is a culture war that she is caught in, a battle that will take her out and any meaning life may offer and push her through until all life's milestones have passed her by. And she spent her time perseverating on whether or not she really has the best recipe for Satsuka. But if certain people might say we're taking it out of context, there's a lot of ladies that like what she's saying that we are saying we're not taking out of context. Let me know what you think in the comment section.